Kind of a bee makes milk? A booby. Thank you. Good night.
And we got Todd. Todd, where are you from?
Originally from Charleston, South Carolina, but I'm from Edmonton, Canada.
Wow. Edmonton, Canada. And Todd, what is your question?
When on stage, do you ever have flashbacks of the earlier years when you were at the same stage, in the same venue, and how does that make you feel?
That's a great question. When you've been doing this long, I mean, we're blessed. I mean, it sounds corny. We are the luckiest guys on earth. We work our asses off, but we are so blessed that we get to do what we want to do, and that we make KISS what it is. And when we step on stage, there's times literally I'll look across the stage and go, you know, I remember being here 30 years ago, or I'll look at Gene and think, gee, that guy was skinny.
We've got Juliana here. We're going to put her
Juliana.
Center stage. Juliana, say hello to KISS and the crowd. And Juliana, where are you from?
Argentina. Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Okay, Juliana. And what is your question?
Well, my question is, I'm 18 years old and being here is a dream come true for me. When you guys were my age, what were your dreams?
Don't cry. Juliana, don't cry.
Don't cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Wow, did we set that up? Wow. That's better than most of the comedians I work with.
You guys are like Martin and Lewis.
Dreams. My dream was always to do what I do. You know, gee, my knee is getting really wet. I'm living my dream. This is what I always dreamed of, and I never seem to wake up, so it's awesome.
Thank you, Juliana. Oh.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. Wasn't that great?
That was awesome. We've got Bruce coming up. Bruce, where are you from, Bruce?
Gainesville, Florida.
Gainesville, Florida. And Bruce, what is your question?
My question is, when some performers become famous, they refuse to play their early material that helped them achieve success. How do you guys maintain the energy with the songs you've played for so many years?
By default, I seem to be answering the question, and it's not my fault. We love those songs. Whenever we hear about a band that doesn't want to play those songs that made them famous, it's so weird to us because we celebrate all those songs. Those songs mean the world to us because they were the ticket that got us to where we are. And when we play them as though it's the first night. We love those songs. There's nothing more disrespectful than a band that gets bored with their material and suddenly comes out and plays a reggae version of the song because they're bored. We go on stage every night to play those songs exactly the way we wrote them, exactly the way they should sound, and give them the respect they deserve because those songs have been great to us.
Thank you, Bruce. We've got Ronald.
I was going to say something over here.
Yes.
I got to say
Thank
something.
God.
Sorry to cut you off.
So, speaking of songs, tomorrow night and the next night when we rock it out in the auditorium, all week long we've been working on a lot of obscure songs that you've never heard KISS play before. So get ready for that, all right?
We've got Ronald. Ronald, where are you from?
The Marine Corps.
The Marine Corps!
This is a real hero here.
Ronald, what is your question?
My question is, to each one of you personally, what is each your favorite KISS tour you performed and why?
Every time, I tell you, every time we think we've hit the zenith and stuff, there's another day that comes in with more amazing surprises. We've never done this before. I will tell you, we're going to tell this to our grandchildren. This is so cool. This is a first for us. Thank you for making it so memorable for us.
And you're
memory of a lifetime.
Gene's going to call his grandchildren tomorrow. Just kidding.
Thank you, Ron. We got Marina here. Marina is from Germany.
Marina, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ein bisschen?
Yes.
Hochdeutsch oder?
Hochdeutsch.
Hochdeutsch?
Berlin.
Was? Ah, Berlin.
Yes.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
If you guys get your Kiss Dakota rings out. And she wants me to read her question for you. Did you know that until 1989 it was illegal to be a Kiss fan in Germany?
East Germany.
We come from this time and are still here supporting you today after all the persecution.
It's proof. You can't stop rock and roll and you can't stop Kiss.
She says that if you were in possession of music or merchandise from Kiss and you were caught, you would be politically persecuted. Now the wall is gone. It is a dream to meet you in person. Thank you.
By the way, none of that is an exaggeration. I personally, there's a limo driver, there's a guy who drives me in a town car in LA. He's from Kiev in Russia. The guy spent 18 months in jail for this heinous crime. He had destroyer. He was put in jail because we're so dangerous to the world. How about this? Communism lost. We win!
Here comes Andy with a great question and a great pair of glasses. Andy, where are you from?
Switzerland.
From Switzerland. Get ready for this one. This is probably going to be 5 minutes, but go ahead.
Gene, what kind of watch is he wearing? I got a question for Gene. If you like, I ask you in German.
Swiss Deutsch?
No, German.
Hochdeutsch?
Ja.
Okay.
Wie fühlt es sich an, verheiratet zu sein?
What are you doing later?
How does it feel to be married?
How does it feel to be married?
He didn't quite put it that way. It sounds more formal. But I will tell you something, again, in all honesty, I like to joke around stuff like that. Any girl who would wait for an asshole like me for 28 years, and give me 2 beautiful children. And Gene Simmons' Family Jewels is now filming season 8. And
check me out, season 6.
Yeah, he was
I came to Gene's house.
In all seriousness, I love Shannon Tweed and I always will. Thank you very much.
28 years. He didn't want to rush into anything. All right. We got Patrick. And Patrick, where are you from?
Ontario.
All right.
Ontario. Come on up, Patrick. Patrick, what is your question?
This question is from my lovely wife, who's out right over there. Somewhere, put your hand up, where we are. So you can answer this question to her, this will lighten things up a bit. She wants to know if KISS can send our kids to Disney. As the thousands of dollars we would have had for that vacation I spent following you guys around North America.
How many kids do you have? 2? And
2
where,
kids.
Where are you going from?
Ontario.
I will personally send both of your kids and you to Disney.
What a great question, man. You got a trip out of that.
Wait a minute, you said something really important. It's worth it. Go ahead.
I grew up in Newfoundland, and my mom and dad told me before I got on, or if Gene hadn't married Shannon by the time I got on the ship, to toss him overboard. Thank God I don't have to do that.
We've got Vance. Vance, where are you from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Vance wants to know if we can send his kids to Europe. Who needs a new car?
Me.
The band has worked with Doc McGhee for several years. When did his relationship start, and how is he to work with? And if you wrote a song about Doc, what would you name it?
We first saw Doc when he was making, well, actually he was starring in male porn films.
I saw that one. It was called Men in Back.
You want to see Doc McGhee? Come up here, Doc.
Ladies and gentlemen, Doc McGhee.
Doc, come and say hi to the people.
We have Robert coming to the stage.
Wait a minute, we didn't answer the question.
Sorry. Back to the Doc.
Firstly, he's been fired. The first time we met Doc, he asked for a favor. He had a new band. Then he pulled that same trick with us a second time. This new band needed a European tour, so we gave them their first tour. It was called Bon Jovi. Then, the son of a bitch hit us up again. Listen, you guys, I need another first tour. I got another new band, Motley Crue. And we also took out the following bands on their first tour. AC/DC, Rush, Cheap Trick, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, you name it. The point is, he knows he can't pull that trick with us, so we just hired the bitch.
Robert, coming to the stage. Robert, where are you from?
Westchester, New York.
Westchester, right by where I grew up, Mount Vernon. And Robert, what is your question?
For Paul, does the rose tattoo on your shoulder stand for something specific?
It was the chief. I heard that.
Does the rose tattoo stand for anything besides don't get drunk in Hoboken?
Go ahead, Gene. Come on, you're a big guy. Say it in the microphone.
No, it's not true. Come on.
Does the rose tattoo symbolize anything?
It was the cheapest one available that day. You know, we were staying at the hotel on Sunset before we got banned from that hotel. And there was a great tattoo place right across the street. And one day I was eating breakfast and I said to the band, see you in a little while, went across the street. And I just, you know, I don't know how I wound up with this. I wasn't big on battleships or skulls, so, you know. What? She says it's sexy, thank you. I'm sexy. You say I'm sexy, he says I'm gay.
Next up we have Liron. And Liron, where are you from?
Israel.
From Israel!
מה השם שלך בעברית? לירון?
And what is your question?
My question is,
hello, Father.
I wish. But actually, my next year. And my brother has a birthday next week.
Happy birthday.
Well, my question is, out of all the bands that have opened for Kiss, who has been your favorite? And if you could choose one, who would be the one you would join forces with?
If you could choose one to open for you again, who would it be? And who were your favorite opening acts?
AC/DC.
Nice. AC/DC shirt. Paul, any...
AC/DC is, you know, from the days that they were opening and Bond was still in the band, AC/DC has always stood their ground. They've never changed. They've never given way to fads. AC/DC.
Tom, you got any favorites?
Of course, that would be Black and Blue.
Yes! Love Black and Blue! Nasty, nasty. Great album. And also, Gene wants to point out they were both produced by Gene Simmons. Well, how obvious would it be if I said it right after you went?
You were supposed to say that, like, especially the, no, Gene said you're supposed to.
We have to rehearse this act. Thank you, Liron. We have Carol coming to the stage. And Carol, where are you from?
Grosse Pointe, Michigan, but I live in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida.
All right.
Come on up here, Carol. And go ahead and ask your question.
How long does it take you to put on your makeup and your outfits for your shows?
Gene? It takes me the longest. It takes me 2 hours.
Because you never shut up.
Yeah, it's strange, you know, Gene's, I think he's got the simplest makeup, and it takes...
Oh, what are you talking about?
It is, and it
I
takes...
got the heart, come on!
It takes him the longest for some reason. And then Eric, because these guys are both humping and talking to each other and humping and...
Yeah, Eric likes to disco dance and do lap dances on Gene.
Only on Gene.
Only on Gene.
Thank God.
And Gene never says no.
I got entertainment.
I think Gene likes it.
So Gene's the longest, 2 hours. Who's the shortest?
I think Paul would be the fastest. He's quick.
Quick. Hey, Carol.
It's time for a confessional. The God's honest truth is, my hand to God, every single show, Eric wears the same underwear. It's a pair of Lakers boxer shorts. I will tell you, you can go to any gig and take a photo of him and that, you'll think it's the same show. Every show he wears those Laker boxer shorts.
And the only problem is he never washes them.
That's right.